Hey guys, with all the issues that Janice has had with her Facebook in the last couple of days, I just thought I did do a live training on how to export your members without extra programs. Oh god, a while ago. But I thought I'd just do a caption now to show you basically what to do. The way you can slow it back down and have a listen to it 10 times, save it, whatever you need to do. I'm always here if you want to ask any questions. There are programs that do it, which is how I tend to do it. But you've got to be very careful when you're using them that your IP address is hidden, and a whole heap of other things, because if Facebook realizes that you are trying to scrape that data from Facebook, they block your account and you need to prove who you are again. And I think that flags with them too, as not being very good practice. So I will do it with our Aussie Entrepreneurs group, because then I'm not breaking anyone's confidentiality or whatever you want to call it. So go into your VIP group, any group that you manage outside of Pure Romance, whatever, and into your members. So if you scroll, now I know there's been a few painful things lately where it's leaving invited people in here, but this looks like it's going to be okay. So you need to scroll right down to the bottom, keep going until you've got everybody loaded, and then we'll copy it across to Excel, and I'll show you some tricks in Excel. So for those of you who don't know me, Excel is my jam. If you need to create a formula, if you need to do anything in Excel, I'm your girl. Love it. I thrive on it. It's one of my favorite things. I know that Sammy is the same. She loves it as well. So you've got everybody loaded on your screen. So we're just going to copy right through, scroll back up. It should be quite quick to copy it, depending on obviously how many members you have. Oh. So just up to the top there, and Control C on your keyboard, or you should be able to right click and go to copy. Then we get a blank Excel sheet. Here's one I prepared earlier, and we right click in the Excel sheet. I usually go down the line so I can give them some titles, and we paste. Is it going to let me do it? Yep, so just paste with the lines, not with the paintbrush. So the paintbrush will try and paste it exactly the same as the web page. The lines is just the text only, so it'll clear out a lot of the stuff. If you do it as the same as the web page, it tries to keep all the links there, which could be good for you, because then you can get onto each of their profiles. Let me see if I can just do that and show you. Yeah, so you'll be able, then you'll see that you'll have a link to their profile. Completely up to you which way you want to do it. This just makes it a little bit bigger spreadsheet and harder for the spreadsheet to handle it. So I'm just going to do it the basic way this time, just to show you girls how to do it. Save it there for me. Okay, thank you. Sorry, my little one's come say hello. Okay, so in our first column we're going to have name, and then I like to say added by and when. So we've got our titles. Let's just move these out a little bit. And we're going to put a filter on. So we highlight the top line and go to data and click on filter. So that'll give us those drop down arrows so that we can search and sort and do everything we need to do. So the first thing that I do is I pull up all of the added by. So if you just type add, you're going to get all the add friends. So anybody that's not your friend, you're going to get them brought up as well. So I always go added to bring up all the people that have been added by someone else in the group. Now, if you go over to added by and you type the first, you've always got to type the first one. So we type, oh geez, I can't type today, Janice, P-R-C-E-O. Then when you come down to the next, so you press enter to go down to the next line, and you start typing. Why has it done that? Kate Carter. Why did it do that? It's going to... Okay, so what should happen is when you go to the next line and you start typing, Excel goes, oh, I know what you're doing. You're pulling everything from that same section in the column over to this column. So you should just be able to, like I've typed the end and it's come up with my name, and just press enter. and it'll go through right to the bottom, and it'll pull. I don't know why it's doing that to some people. I've not done that one to me before. That is weird. Let's try this again. And I'm not going to do Janice first. I'll do Kate first. Kate Carter. Okay. Must have been something with the way Janice's name has got the two up capitals in the end, but that's fine. So if you scroll down, I like to just have a quick look and check that everyone's okay. Obviously, Jacinta's name's right, and Nikita's is right now. So that all looks pretty good. Yep. Then I go back right up to the top, and again, so we want the date. So the first one is July 16, 2022. Now you need to type it the same as it is in the column that you want to pull it from. So then our next one is July 15, and now it knows what we're trying to do. It'll auto-fill the rest of it. So it's pulled all that through. I'll just double check everything. Okay, so then we want to grab the people who joined themselves. So we just type into our search after we filter name, joined, and it'll bring up all the joins. So what I generally do is I'll just type joined because nobody's added them. Excuse my nose. And copy and paste that, and then yeah, these are hard because they're all different. So the Thursday won't come up. So I would go a month. No, it's not capitals. Month ago. 2 months ago. Yep, 3. This one's not going to pick it up because they are all very different the way they're formatted. So you may have to go through and actually type those in. There's usually not as many. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. So then I would just copy and paste. So that one's 3 months, that one's 3 months. 3 months. 8 months ago. Oh, I can't type today. Hey, now it's going to start working. So that it is a little bit tedious sometimes. If it's not working, just keep typing and it will catch up with you and be nice. So then we've got all of those. If we clear this, see, we've got joined Thursday, but it's below the name of everybody. So Janice added this girl, but it's below her name. So if we just delete one row, so highlight the 2 columns, right click and go delete, and we want to shift all of the cells up 1, so they're going to come up 2 in line with the name of the person. So they've moved them all up. Now if we sort this and take out the blanks, so scroll to the bottom and untick blank, that'll give us everyone's name and when they were added, who by, or if they joined. So what I then like to do is double check. So we've got 178 of 657. So there's 178 people it's telling me. And I'll go back into the group. This is saying 179. That may be, there's sometimes discrepancies with yourself if you've got a business profile in there or whatever. But we can double check that. So the other way to double check what's going on there, it's probably actually, I'll tell you who it is. If you go right to the bottom, it'd be Janice because she created the group and I didn't search for created. So she created on June 6, 2013. Alright, so now when we go back up and remove the blanks, we have 179 and there's 179 members in the group. So you know you've got everyone. But what about all that junk? Now, if you want to take it further, you can move all of this sort of stuff across so you know where they are. I like to also have a look at, so if we just look at the blanks, so this is all just the other data that we've not used. You've obviously got all the joined. So some people have where they are on their profiles, some people have where they work, what they do. Completely up to you if you want to pull that stuff across as well. It's just the same process. we could pull all of that. Or the other thing I usually do while I'm doing this is then I'll go back and all the ones that I know I've got that information, I'll delete it. So all the added bys, just highlight it and press delete on your keyboard. All the joined, get rid of all of those. And then, I don't want the blanks, so we'll take out the blanks here. So then that gives you, you've got, well, you can even go further and delete all the add friends. So let's just do that so you can see what you can grab out of this. Obviously there's a lot of people in the group that I'm not friends with. That you can use that also as a list of people people that you need to add to, or add them in Facebook or whatever. Okay, so then you've got, we have got some invited bys in here. You got, you can have a look at where they work. I use this to, I've gone through and seen, like, we've got one there that works at Lorraine Lee Linen. So if you want to do collaborations with other companies, or you want to party swap with them, you can see it all there. So when you've got all the data out of it that you want, what you're going to do is you want to get rid of all the lines that don't have a person on it. So I highlight the added by line, and you go back to the home menu in your Excel, and you go to the search and select, and you go to special. So what this is just doing a search for special things. So you can look at formulas, you can look at consonants, you can look at all different things. What we want is the blank lines. So the blank lines in column B is what we want to find. So we click OK, and that will go through, and it only highlights the blank ones. Great. So now you've got those highlighted. If you go into delete and delete sheet rows, it will only delete those rows that were blank. So let's give it a go. Sometimes it takes a little while with bigger groups. So delete that. And then we have a list of all the members in the Aussie Entrepreneurs group. So that is, you can then do that with that as you like. I like to, my members list, I have their date of birth, where they live. I Facebook stalk every single person who jumps into my VIP group. So if their birthday is on their profile, I'm aware of it before it comes up, and I can send them a happy almost birthday message, or whatever you want to do, however you do your birthday clubs, whatever. But that is the bare bones of how to get your members out of your group. If anyone has any questions, please don't hesitate, give me a message. I will get back to you as soon as I can. Have a lovely day, and I hope that you are all doing well this month. Bye.